Hello everyone. How are you doing? This is your boy Miko from the Miko Experience Foundation. Listen, I'm just coming to you guys with an update on what's going on here in Grand Bahama, specifically East Grand Bahama, Mclean town, which is my hometown. It's the place that I live. I've been gone for now. I've been off the island for a couple months, and I decided to come back to see what state that the place is in. And I'm telling you guys right now, I was amazed. I was stunned, I was shocked. I had so much emotions going on when I came back and when I drove to East End. And I'm telling you, because I've heard the horror stories and heard some of the experience that people had in East Grand Bahama and just all over Grand Bahama, but I'm specifically talking about East Grand Bahama and Mcleanstown because it's my hometown, this is where my heart is, and it's where I believe that I'm gonna make a great impact. But anyway, guys, when I drove to Mcleanstown a few days ago, my heart was pounding. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to expect. But I'm telling you guys, when I got into the entrance of Mcleanstown, when I entered into Mcleanstown, I did not know where it was. I thought I was in a different world. It actually looked like someone took an atomic bomb and set it off in Mcleanstown, and we're sort of looking at the aftermath of an atomic bomb hitting a place. But as I enter into the town, I read the sign that says "Welcome to Mcleanstown" that we used to seeing when we enter into our town. But as you look, as far as you can look, all you can see is disaster. As a matter of fact, it almost looked like a scene from like a Terminator movie or some of those. It almost looked like a stage that it was set by a movie production. To shoot a movie. And then what was so touching is every place that I went to a lot of places that was there and special to me. And I stand at the entrance of Mcleanstown and I looked at the foundation. Everything you're gonna see is just pretty much torn down houses, just foundation that is left. I mean, if you wanna talk about disaster, you know, I'll tell you, go in Mcleanstown. And it is Sweden's Key, High Rock, but go and up East End and see. But I remember looking at the house where we lost the whole family. The only survivor in that house was the wife, and she lost her husband, she lost her oldest son, she lost her little boy and a little girl at the same time. And I just couldn't help. You know, my mind, I mean, I was pretty much out of words. I didn't know what to say, but I just picture a lot of what probably took place and the horror that took place for those few, not even a few hours, for those few days. But anyway, as I enter further into Mcleanstown, I stepped in the church, New Emmanuel Baptist Church. That's the church where me and my wife serve as youth pastors for a long time. We, you know, we helped a lot of young people, helped people come to Christ, and you know, it was our church run by Bishop Evan Pinder, and you know, I just couldn't believe it when I saw everything is gone. The roof is gone. I mean, 90% of the church is wiped out. It's pretty much total. And I had to step inside the church. I went inside the church and I stood in spots where I know I stood before and ministered the word of God and prayed for young people and speak the word of God to the people of God. And it was a very, very touching and humbling time for me up there. It was a very emotional time also. But I stepped in that church, I just couldn't believe it. It was totally gone. And I looked around at the neighbor's house. I mean, everything is totally gone. Anything that you could imagine. As I went up further, I began to see the blue tents and the tents that was given to the people to live in. And I want to help you guys. You guys got to understand, these are people going from living in their nice homes and being comfortable to now trying to make life inside a little 5 by 9 tent. And some of the tent was blown over, some of the tent was blown down because of a little bit of wind. And these people are trying to build a life based of living inside of tents. I just could not believe that I was seeing that with my very eyes in my hometown, my own people living day by day trying to survive in tents. And like I say, as I went through the whole town, I stopped everywhere that was sort of personal to me. I sort of stopped and, you know, did a little speech, a little video, took some photos. And as I move up further, I got to where my house was, and I said was because the only thing left on my property, the only thing left was the stills that the house was sitting on. The house was totally swept away, totally moved from off the foundation about 300 feet away, totally destroyed. And I could say that for just about every home that you guys would see in some of the photos, it's just destroyed. Bone fishing lodge right across the street, totally destroyed. Everything, I mean, there's nothing going on. It's almost like there's no life in East Grand Bahama, especially Mclean's town. So guys, you know, it was a very emotional time for me, and I wanted to let like all of my listeners and folks who know me and who may not know me, I want to give you guys like an idea on what's going on, because it's a misconception that it's not that bad. It's not quite as bad as people say. Grand Bahama is not quite in as bad a shape as people say it is. It might not be some parts of Grand Bahama. The whole of Grand Bahama was affected by the storm. The whole of Grand Bahama, just that east end, in my opinion, was totally white. I mean, totally white. And I hope that these images that we're showing in this video help you guys to understand the state that Mclean's town is in, East Grand Bahama is in. And I'm just appealing to you guys just to reach out. And I wanted to show this first. I came all the way from Illinois back home after 2 months, and I say I'm gonna come home for myself. I'm gonna go there for myself. I'm gonna stand in those places, walk all through the town, and I wanted to show you good folks what's really going on. And so as you guys can see, I don't know if there's a whole lot I can say to help you guys understand more of the predicament we are in, but we are trusting God, and we are believing that we're gonna be bigger and better. We believe that. We believe that we're gonna rebuild, but obviously we know that it's not gonna happen on our own. We do need your help and your support. So what I'm doing now, I'm reaching out to anyone that is watching this video. I don't care where you are, if you know me, if you're friends with me, if you don't know me, I'm reaching out to you. One of the ways that we're doing that is through the Omeko Experience Foundation. You can find out about that by going to the website www.mekofoundation.org. God have given me a vision a few years ago, long before Hurricane Dorian, long before any disaster. It's just a vision that God has placed in my heart to help build community, to help build young people, to help reach out to the less fortunate, you know, and help make a better life for many people here on Grand Bahama and the Bahamas. And so you can see that we had the vision long before the disaster, and I believe stronger than everything, I believe right now that this vision that seemed so big and so vast, and the vision that had me confused and had me worried, or I was thinking too big and I'm believing for too much, now it seems like the vision is small because of the need that is out there, and the need, it's just a great need. And so now I'm asking you guys to help support the foundation. I'm asking you guys to do whatever you can do to help rebuild Mclean's town, help rebuild Grand Bahama. As a matter of fact, like I say, there's people that need homes, they need cars, they need, I mean, if you see the video, everything is needed, but we know that you cannot have a life if you don't have a roof over your head, you don't have you know, transportation to drive in, you don't have you don't have schools, you don't have food stores, you don't have gas stations. I believe that the whole community needs to be built. So I'm reaching out to you guys that believe that Mclean's town, East End, will be bigger and better. And I believe that the Omeko Experience Foundation, along with a lot of other organizations, is going to help make this happen. But I want to do my small part, especially when it comes to building Mclean's town, which is a community that is there to me, is where I grew up, is where I born in Freeport, but I grew up in Mclean's town. I've bone fishing at Deepwater Key just about all my life, and so I'm really tight-knitted to Mclean's town, which is, again, the concracking capital of the world. I have to say that for those of you who know the history of Mclean's town, it's actually the concracking capital of the world. And one day I want to see concracking back again. One day I want to see Deepwater Key back again. One day I want to see the community build back again. I truly believe in my heart that the Omeko Experience Foundation is going to be one of the avenues. It's just going to be one of the foundations that is going to be used to help rebuild this great community of Mclean's town. So guys, you know, I came to you strictly from my heart, and I'm telling you guys, it was a real humbling experience. It was really, really emotional for me to go back home and see the state that it's in. And my prayers goes out to all Bahamian people, all Grand Bahamians, but especially my people from East End, and especially my people from Mclean's town, my parents, my grandparents, aunties, cousins, everyone who have lost everything. I want to re-emphasize that everyone have lost everything, and the stories are amazing. I mean, the stories of survival is amazing. The stories of people that have lost their life is just, you know, you just can't imagine. And so anyway, guys, I hope that, you know, these photos and videos and this, you know, video here help you guys to really understand and see, know the need. And I'm telling you, don't let no one fool you. The need is great. We believe that it's going to happen. We believe that we're going to rebuild, and we know it's going to be day by day. And we know it's not a short term; it's a long term, and we are in it for the long haul. You know, so we're reaching out and appealing to you guys again. If you want to be a part, of the rebuilding process, if you want to be a part of the new Mclean's town, the new East Grand Bahama, I'm asking you to go ahead and check it out. Everything you need to know would be on the website. Again, www.Omeko Experience Foundation or Omeko Foundation. Go ahead and check it out. Everything is there. But God bless you real good. And I hope that this video touched your heart. And hope to see you soon.